Facebook world? It's your girl, Mindy C, on a Friday night. How is everyone doing tonight? My name is Mindy. I am from Michigan. If you are on the live stream with me, you'll see that red live button box, that red live box right there. And if you're on the replay, that's okay too. Say hi, hello, and I'll come by and say hello to you. Happy Friday night. I'm making some keto ravioli, so I'm going to turn that down a little bit. So I've got 1 pound of burger, 1 pound of Italian sausage. Now, I'm not going to use all of this for this recipe. So I'm going to have a little bit, I'm going to have a lot left over to put in the refrigerator to use for the next few days. Hey, Nisi, how are you doing? Hey, Uncle Gary. Hi, Daphne. How are you doing? I'm making keto raviolis tonight, so super duper easy. You'll need to preheat your oven to 350 degrees. So for the ravioli part, we're going to use cheese slices. So you can use mozzarella cheese slices or you can use Munster. So I've got Munster, so I'm using Munster tonight. And I've got 8, so there's going to be 2 servings. So 4 slices is going to be 1 serving. That's how I am going to do mine. I want to plate out. So again, I've got Italian sausage and burger in there. And again, I won't be using all of that. It's literally you're using like a tablespoon per cheese slice. We're going to do that in a second. But first, we're going to take care of the meat mixture. We are, okay, I don't have any spoons in there. So we're going to use the Big Daddy fork. That's what we're going to use to get some minced garlic. So I'm going to throw a little bit of minced garlic in there. Super duper easy. Hi Diane, how are you doing? Hey Catherine, hey Lori Gregory, nice to see you. Hey Crystal. Okay, a little bit of salt and pepper is going in there too, you guys. So garlic, salt and pepper, Italian sausage. That one's a big old piece of salt. We'll put more salt in there. Italian sausage burger, salt, pepper, some minced garlic. I've also got about a ½ cup of onions. That's going to go in there. And then I've got about little under a cup of bell peppers. So that's going to go in there also. And then we're going to cook that together. Let me get my spoon. I got to take off my unicorn slippers. My feet are getting hot. There. All right. What's everyone doing on this Friday? Oh, I guess I can use this one. This big old, I don't even know where the spoon came from. Hey, Laura Fowler, how are you doing? Hey, Patty, nice to see you on here. If I missed you, I apologize. So I'm making little mini raviolis tonight. Super duper easy. Just make whatever kind of meat mixture you want. So if you want to put a little bit of sauce in there, you can. I am not going to because the sauce is going to go on top. So we're just going to leave this. Oops, I'm spilling it all over the place. And I also have got a little pan because I've got some Rayo's marinara. So that's what's going to go over top, and I just want to warm it up a little bit. So after we're done packing them, we will be able to pour some warm sauce over top. So about 1 cup is going to go in there. So ½ cup per serving. Hey Elizabeth, how are you doing from Topeka, Kansas? Nice to see you. Hey Karen, how are you? Thank you. Yes, this is going to be really good. So I'm going to use 4 as a serving. So however many you want to. So I would look at the back of the cheese package if you're tracking, and then I would times all of these numbers by 4, or I just enter them into my tracking device, and then that does the work for me. So as far as the burger and the Italian sausage, you're probably going to be getting about 1 ounce for every 4. That's it. Hey, Susan, how are you doing from New Brunswick? Nice to see you on here. Hey, Susan B. Oh, we got 2 Susan B's in a row. So, hi, hello to all the Susans on here. I got a lot of Susans on here. Hey, Amy, how are you doing? Hey, Doreen, nice to see you. So, ravioli. So, I've got just garlic, some bell pepper, some onions, some salt and pepper, some Italian sausage, and some burger. And again, I'm not using all of this for the recipe. I've got a little bit of sauce over here warming up. And then I've got my oven preheated to 350 degrees. And I want to wait till we put that cheese. I got to find a towel so I can get this meat off of here that I spilled all over the place. There we go. Where's my dogs when I need them? There we go. Hey, Sabrina, how are you doing? Hey, Jackie Walsh-Parker, nice to see you on here. Nice to see you on a Friday night. So, super duper easy raviolis. So, I'm just making up a meat mixture again. If you want to make a little bit, if I had some tomato paste, I might put a little bit of tomato paste just to give it a little binding consistency. But we're just going to do just the meat, the salt, pepper, garlic, and the peppers. And then we're going to put these in the oven. We're going to put them in for a few minutes. So they need to cook. You want to get them so they're nice and bubbly. So I'm going to put 3 minutes on the timer and see how that goes. So you just want to get them so they're just bubbly, the cheese, and then we're going to put some stuffing inside of them. Then we're going to fold them, return them to the oven to melt and seal, and then we are going to plate it up. Hey Jennifer, how are you doing? Thank you very much. Hey Michelle, nice to see you. Hey, Nick Jones. I'm great tonight, Nick. How are you doing on this Friday night? So, super duper easy. I have made these, I guess, the pot stickers, the Oriental ones. So, I did like an Oriental one out of these before and made, I don't know if you've ever had them in the Chinese restaurant before. I call them dumplings. So, that's good. So I've used the cheese slices for that, but I've never used it for the ravioli. Hey, Alice, how are you doing? Nice to see you. Hey, Coach Wub, what's going on? We're going to have some keto ravioli tonight. Super duper easy. I'm using cheese slices for the ravioli. So that's what I'm doing. So you can use mozzarella, you can use Munster. So either one. Let me turn on this so I don't see. I got to make sure I check it. So because it doesn't take too long. It might take longer than I think, but we're gonna put the timer on 3 minutes to check it. Hey Marsha Kip, how are you doing? Good, Nick. I'm glad you're doing good. So Rayos, you need Rayos, and again your meat mixture. If you just want to use burger, you can use burger. If you want to use Italian sausage, you can use Italian sausage. I'm using a little bit of both because I like the flavor of Italian sausage. So put the Italian sausage. So I always mix my meats, burger and Italian sausages, to give it a little extra flavor. So just a basic meat mixture right here, you guys. That is it. Some mixed vegetables. So a lot of people don't like onions. I love onions. And if you're just tuning in with me, I am making keto ravioli tonight. My name's Mindy from Michigan. I've been doing this keto lifestyle for almost 2 years now. So I continue to cook this way. I can continue to eat this way. I absolutely love it. There's so many choices and so many options. Yeah, you got to cook a lot, but, you know, it saves me money from going out to the restaurants all the time. And it saves me money from buying clothes, because when I gain weight, I have to buy new clothes again. Hey, Scott, what's going on a Friday night? There we go. We got some marinara sauce. Oh, let me check these cheese slices. Okay, they're looking good. So you just want to get the cheese slices in the oven at 350. You just want them to be a little bit bubbly. You don't want them, you want them to be cooked a little bit long, but you don't want them to be too long where they completely won't fold over for you. So, and if you don't cook them long enough, then they'll be too soft and then they'll just fall apart. Hey, Lynn Scott, how are you doing? Nice to see you on here. I see you. All right. Hey, Alicia, what's going on? Hey, Kelsey. Hey, Marsha. Nice to see you on a Friday night. So that's what I'm doing. I'm Mindy from Michigan. That's what I'm doing. I'm making keto raviolis tonight. Just need a little bit of pasta sauce. I'm using Rayos. Rayos has 5 carbs for a half cup. So if you want to go less than a half cup per serving, but there's literally no carbs other than the sauce. So the meat has no carb, and the vegetables, but I didn't put that many vegetables because you're only going to put it like a tablespoon on there. I'm going to turn that off. Right there. We gotta wait for those cheese slices to come out. Let me look. No, they're still cooking. We gotta leave them cooking. Okay. What's everybody else having for dinner? What are you guys doing on this Friday night? I'm eating a late dinner, obviously. Always eating a late dinner. My times are all messed up from the time change. Wait, has it been fall back yet? Nope. See, but it's dark. It's darker earlier, so that messes me up. I don't know if it messes you guys up. I don't know if you live in an area where you don't do daylight savings times, but we do. That's coming up here, I'm quite sure, pretty soon here in October. I'm not mistaken. So we'll lose an hour, I think. Yeah, fall back. No, we gain an hour because that's when everybody goes to the bar and gets an extra hour at the bar. That's right. That's right. So a little bit of garlic, a little bit of Italian sausage, a little bit of onions, a little bit of bell peppers in there. You guys, I'm just waiting for the cheese slices to melt a little bit so we can fold them over. And they're going to take longer than 3 minutes. I wasn't sure, so they're still cooking in there. So I'm just going to let these cook down a little bit and let that cheese come out of the oven, and then we will stuff those raviolis and return them, and then we will plate them up. Super duper good. Who else has made these raviolis out of cheese? Hey Dina, how are you doing? Hey Julie Brown, nice to see you. Hey Darlene, thank you very much. I got this shirt in Traverse City, Michigan. So I went up north and then I went in. They have all little boutiques all up and down the streets. So that's where I bought it. So I don't even remember the name of the boutique, to be honest with you. So I can't even tell you. Maybe I could search it online, but there were so many shops. I just was walking in and out, in and out. So a lot of cool stuff. A lot of cool little boutiques and clothes up there in Traverse City, Michigan. It's really pretty up there. It's right on the water, too. Right on the water. Really pretty area up in Michigan. In the upper... No, it's not in the Upper Peninsula. It's before. It's like kind of like... This is what Michiganders do. We hold up our hands, so it's like kind of like up there in Michigan. So Michigan, for if you're ever talking to a Michigander, this is how we describe Michigan. This is the Upper Peninsula. This is the Lower Peninsula. I live about right there, and then we'll travel up to the tip of Michigan. Let me look at that. Ooh, they're almost. They look good. So we're gonna take them out because they're nice and bubbly. Nice and bubbly. And that's what you want. You want them bubbly when you're making them. So again, the cheese slices go on a cookie sheet lined with parchment paper. And there you go. You want them to get all bubbly. You see that, how they're all bubbly? And then you want to let them cool slightly, just for a minute or two. Just so, because you just gotta kind of handle them. So you don't want to burn your fingers off. So we'll leave that right there. I'm gonna move that right there so we can see this. And then I'm gonna get my tongs so we can do this. So I wanna make sure I can pull up this. There we go. So again, you want to let that cheese cool a little bit, just so it's too soft if you do it right away. So you do want to let it cool just a little bit. So even taking it off of the cookie sheet would probably be a pretty good idea. I'm going to take that off the cookie sheet. I'm going to move this stuff over just like that. And we are going to slide this parchment paper over there so it can cool a little bit. And then I'll move that cookie sheet over here. All right. Who am I missing? Hey, Bill McCollin, how are you doing? I'm making some keto raviolis tonight. If you're just tuning in, I am Mindy from Michigan. We are making keto raviolis. I've got a little bit of Rayo's marinara sauce. You could also use pizza sauce if you have that. You could use pizza sauce if you like that. And I've got some burger, some Italian sausage, some bell peppers, some onions in there, some garlic, salt, and pepper. So just a really simple meat mixture. And I'm not putting sauce in there, but we are going to put the sauce inside of these cheeses. And they're piping hot. So I'm going to get a cold cookie sheet. That way we can work with it. So now I'm going to put this cold cookie sheet, and then I'm going to move this cheese tray right back on over. There we go. Okay. All right, so now we're going to get a tablespoon out, and then we are going to take a tablespoon of our meat mixture, and we're going to put it in 1/2. And you want to make sure you leave some edges, so you're going to seal it. So you don't want You want to kind of make sure it's kind of in the middle and you still have room to seal those raviolis or cheese raviolis, whatever you want to call them. So super duper easy, you guys. So this is why I like to make extra meat mixture. So if I decide that I want to make some more of these, I'll just do the cheese slices in the oven and then I'll have the meat mixture all ready. And then I can use this meat mixture for whatever. And if you want to add a little meat mixture into your sauce, you can do that too. So do it however you like the best. You don't have to do it exactly like this. If you don't like peppers, obviously you're not going to put peppers in there. You don't like onions, you're not going to put onions in there. Hey Donnell, how are you doing? Hey Missy, nice to see you on a Friday night. We are making some keto raviolis. So basic burger and Italian sausage. Now I'm picking up that one corner over there, and now I'm going to crimp the sides, and then we are making these triangle raviolis. So that's where you let that cheese cool just enough, but not too much, just so we can seal those raviolis right up, and then it's going right back in the oven, and then it will seal those edges. There we go. Perfect, perfect, perfect. These are looking really perfect. There we go. There goes my dogs. Yep, there they go. There's probably nobody outside either. My dogs just bark at whatever they want. Whatever they want. There we go. These are looking good. And then we're going to pop them back in the oven, you guys. And this is what they look like. And again, make sure you get all of the burger away from the edges, because when we put them back in the oven for a couple minutes, it's going to seal these edges so nothing leaks out. So, and that's what they'll look like, just like that. And then we'll pop them in the oven so those edges will seal up just a little bit more. And then we're going to put them on a plate. Woo! There we go. I'm going to set my timer for 2 minutes. That sounds good. And there we go. So I've got the sauce. I'm going to put a little bit of meat. I'm going to put a scoop of meat into this sauce mix. So there's not that much sauce. You don't need that much sauce. Just a little bit, but I'm just going to add a little bit more meat. So I would log probably about 2 to 3 ounces of meat, and then I would add a half cup of sauce, and then I would add 4 cheese slices. So that's how I would log it. Hey Marianne, how are you doing? Nice to see you, Christina. Nice to see you on here on a Friday night. Hey Jessica Schulte, how are you doing? Keto raviolis tonight. So again, you guys, you can see depending on how many you make. So I'm only making 2 servings worth tonight, but I've got 2 pounds of meat that I made up that it's going into the refrigerator that I'll be using over the next few days in recipes. Like I could make a pot of chili, so I could do that. So a couple people have been asking for me to make some chili, so I'm thinking about maybe making some chili so over the next couple days. So that will be good. You could use it for, I've got those healthy noodles, so I could make some spaghetti. So whatever you want. So again, I always tell people when I'm cooking my meats like this, taco meats, I always make up a little bit extra so it can stretch me over the next few days. That way I don't have to cook every single day. I'll have other things ready already. So that's how I like to do it. So let me check these. Oh yeah, these look all right. They look good. They look good. I'm pulling them out, you guys. Pulling them out. There we go. Hey Rose, you caught me live. There we go. I'm just pulling out the keto raviolis. I used mozzarella. I used Munster cheese slices. So just from Sam's Club, I think. Yeah, this is from Sam's Club. So Munster cheese slices. I've used mozzarella before. There we go. There goes the kitchen timer. Let me turn that off. And they're just going to cool for just a bit. And then let me see if I can move them. Yeah, see, and if you let them cool just a little tiny bit, then they'll move. So right now they're still warm from the oven. And I don't have any of my tools ready. I don't got no spatulas. There we go. There we go. Here we go. Now we can plate it up. So again, let them cool because the cheese is soft. I'm working with this right now and the cheese is a little soft. But as it cools, it's gonna get a little bit. I'm gonna take it right off of that platter right there. Let me pull this. Hold on one second. Let me pull this out onto the cupboard and move this cookie sheet. There we go. Okay, let me get this. All right. Okay, this will work. So I'm gonna put 4 right on into the middle of the plate, you guys. And again, I'm catching them a little bit early as they just come right out of the oven. So I would let these cool a little bit longer, but so there we go. So there's the keto ravioli right there. And then I'm gonna take the marinara sauce, and that's going to go right over top of those keto raviolis, just like that. Boom. There you go. And then don't forget your Parmigiano Reggiano, or Parmigiano. I keep on saying it's a Reggiano. It's not a Reggiano. Hey, Shay, how are you doing? Hey, Marie, nice to see you. Hey, Chris Wolf, nice to see you. And then we're going to sprinkle a little bit of Parmesan, and there you go. So keto raviolis tonight, you guys. Super duper easy. Your cheese slices, your meat mixture, and once you get that cooked, it goes fairly fast. And there's my dinner tonight. That's what I got for you on a Friday night. Oh, let me see. Let me show you what the raviolis look like. Let me show you what a ravioli looks like over here. That way, if you're just tuning in, you can see what these cheese slices. So I used Munster cheese slices, and those go in the oven, and those get a little bit bubbly. And then I put my meat mixture inside, and then I folded them over, and then I put them in the oven for another couple minutes, and then it sealed up those raviolis. So cheese raviolis with a meat mixture with a low-carb marinara sauce and the grated Parmesan. So that's what's for dinner tonight, you guys. That's what I got for you on a Friday night. So I hope you're having a great Friday night. And I will talk to you guys soon. I'm going to eat some dinner, maybe watch some movies. I don't know. What do you do on a Friday night anymore? During COVID, anyways. There's not much open. A lot of places aren't open, but it's no fun going in a face mask all the time. So I have to wear a face mask at work all the time, and it sucks. But it is what it is. Hey, Dana, how are you doing? Thanks, Rose. Okay, you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for tuning in. Bye, guys.